Let's start again. Right, first things first, what I'm going to do is it being, is it Saturday or Sunday? Oh, it's only Saturday, but either way I'm going to do this first. Right, this is, if we are not aware, is my Diamond Art Fund. Every week, usually on a Sunday, I have £32 in there. Every week on a Sunday I roll the dice and some of my money gets towards it. So I'm hoping it's not going to be over £5 because all I've got left in this purse is, well, all I had left in, oh, there it is. Right, so let's see how much I've got to save. 3, bang on, bingo, bingo, hallelujah. Right, so, oh, it's in there. £5 means I have £2 change. And because it is Sunday, so now I've got £35 in there for my Diamond Art Club, or Diamond Art Fund, not just Diamond Art Club. But yeah, so that's good. That's my way of saving and budgeting for my addiction. Right, and now what I tend to do is I empty out my purse because I can't see. I've got everything I need so I can't see me needing anything else for tomorrow, and I will just zip this up if I can. So that's all my money gone out of there. Sorry, state of affairs. It's all been spent on wool this week. Don't you dare. Right. And there's this fund. Now this one is my Christmas fund. And granted, I have had to borrow from it, but, well, it will go back in because I found the sheet and I just need to find that pen, don't I? Where's that pen gone? Ah, that'll do. A sharp it has to be. Right, I have £2, 10.26p. So now I look up £2.26p. £2.26p, and I just cross it off there. Now this I've laminated. It was a sheet that I got from what's it, Money Savings Expert, you know, the Martin whatever his name is, and then this goes in there because if you do not know, I give myself £20 a week. And that is to cover my fish and chips, my craft group, and then I have a tenner for my Diamond Art Fund and anything else that I might want to get, or if I'm a little bit shy of shopping money, you know, then I will do that, because for shopping I tend to withdraw out £40 cash, and when that cash is gone, that cash is gone. But if I do go over and I've got some money left of my own money, then I will put towards it if I want to. I can choose not to and just make do with what I've got. But it also means that I have to shop wisely, go for sales, but not too many sales, because sales have a shelf life, but it's only lasting a week, and £40 should be enough for me and the cat. It should be, especially with all the bits other bits that I've got in the cupboards and the freezer. And so I have to be a bit savvy with my what I'm cooking and what I'm having. So you know, but that's fine. So then whatever I have left out of all that money gets put for towards my Christmas fund. Now, last Christmas I didn't do too well because I was really off the rails last year. I was a little bit unwell in the head. But the year before I had about 260 quid's worth, which was amazing considering that was just the change left over in the bottom of my purse each week. Because some weeks I didn't need to spend the full £40 of shopping. So some weeks I was putting about a tenner back towards my Christmas fund, which is, you know, something. So these are all what I've got in there so far. So I have to do a count up at some point, and then I have to reimburse this pot for the Christmas fund. Right, so that is that. So that is how I do a bit of saving towards my addictions, as they say. Oh, missed that 5p. I hope I counted it. Well, it'll be counted at the end. Right, so that's done and dusted. So now we're on to the next one. I know I've got this out, not necessarily going to be doing it. Right, hope I've put mashup in here at some point. Yes, I have. Right, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Let's home in a bit. What diamond painting shall I do today? I'm quite enjoying this way because it really is keeping my head concentrating, where I don't have to think. It's basically like somebody else is thinking for me, which is good because if I have to think, if I have a choice, oh my God, I can procrastinate and procrastinate till the cows come home. This is where I'm still waiting for my appointment to come through from the retreat about my ADD ASD diagnosis assessment, which has been ongoing now for 2 years. So I've been waiting 2 years, and they reckon it's about 2.5 years. So I probably have only got another couple of months to go, and then I would be chasing them up big time. Right, so I've reset the wheel. Let us see what we're going to be doing today. Oh God. Oh, for God's sakes. Do you know what? I'm seriously getting peed off with this one. I might have to take this one off the off the wheel. No. But the gods have spoken. So be it. Oh my, oh God. That's the flipping. I've got to sort out this house. I know, you've heard me say that I don't know how many times, haven't I? I've got one day, you know. Plans. I need to move the crap off the top of my freezer so that I can move the printer there so it's more accessible, especially when it's mucking up and all that kind of stuff. And then I have to, oh, where's that gone? Oh, there it is. And then I have to move the move the telly up to where the printer is, because I want the telly up higher. So then I've got the top of the chest of drawers, which I can put my kits, not my kits, but my already kitted up kits. Right, so, oh dear, I've got a tickle. Oh, it's because I ate my baked spud too fast. Right, where is this one gone? Oh, got to remember. This one is in here, in my Elizabeth ward. I'll tidy this table up again as well. Flipping Nora is all I can say. This is seriously annoying me. I need to be more tidy. I could do with a cleaner, you know, a tidier upper who knows not to bin anything, but put dubious things in a box, which I then have to go through. Right, anyway, I sidetrack. I digress. Right, I'm going to, oh dear, the 2 dots, the 2 diddler-dumps. Right. All right. Oh, yes, so the hashtag DP mashup event that I'm going to be doing in April, I have had Kristen, you asked me whether you can do a variation on that, and yes, you can. It'll be basically a freestyle version. So so when you post your picture that you're going to be doing, please write in freestyle so I know. So as long as you can use up drills that are in your spares, you know, from whatever, be they the crappy drills, you know, no matter how way you want to do it, as long as it's sort of within the bounds, sort of roughly, of you know, doing a diamond painting, really. Yep. And if they're trash drills, well, that's fine too, because they're still drills and they still would have sort of been in your spare drills pot. As long as you can use up, so the main version is using up the big packs of drills in your spares. So like, for instance, I had shed loads of 550, and every one of my flipping cross stitch conversions that I got, not a 550 in sight. So basically, because 550 seems to be in every Diamond Art Club painting, I've got a gazillion loads of those, ton loads of those. So I am going to be using those. And then freestyle is the other variation, like Kristen wants to do. And yeah, and don't forget, everybody who finishes will be entered into the Tiny Decisions app, and will be spun round for a prize. And then also there'll be a prize for which one everybody votes for, which they like the most. I'm obviously not included in this, but I will be working alongside you, completing my one that I've started as a sort of prototype one. And yes, so that's basically it. You know, you don't want a very small painting, so don't, you know, if you're going to do a 30 by 40, make sure it is a 30 by 40 what's it called, you know, drill area. Whoops, not there. But anything over that will be fine, will be preferable, sort of thing. And as someone pointed out, saying, oh yes, it sounds good, but all they've got are Diamond Art paintings, Diamond Art Clubs, and they're not going to do it with that. This isn't for those sort of paintings. This is for like you know, if the canvas is slightly buggered a bit, or the drills are so trash, and you know, and you're thinking of binning it. So even if that is a Diamond Art Club, because not all Diamond Art Clubs, or not all of the other makes, are you know, in pristine condition. Any of those, and also any budget ones. So you could pick up, you know, a pretty cheap budget one, and then go through your spares and do it that way. So, you know, because I found the budget ones for me are the main ones that I had problems and issues with. And so yeah, so they are basically the only rules, if you can call them that. Basically the idea is just to have fun and just to use up your some of your many bags of the same colour drills. And you don't want to think about it. You don't want to think too much about it or match them up. You just want to grab the biggest bag of drills, and hopefully they will all fit the you know, you can take a cursory glance at your painting and see which ones seem to have the most drills needed, and then you can adapt, you know, your drills that you've got accordingly to the ones that you think, well, that one's definitely going to cover that painting under that one. So that is the idea. So it is hashtag DP mashup 24, and you could say, if you want to do the freestyle version, it's DP mashup freestyle 24. And we will go from there. So if you have any questions, just pop them down below. Right, that being said, now the other thing is, oh my word, I have been thinking, I've got two people who have given me for the Craft Wednesdays challenge. So they've told me 3 items, and I've got to try and do something with them. Right, so I think I've sorted out what I'm going to be doing with the loo roll, wool and fork. Now, I haven't got a plastic fork or a wooden fork or a disposable fork, so I'm going to use a standard fork because it's still a fork, and hope that's acceptable. And then I haven't yet even thought about the other, which is lollipop stick. What was it? Lollipop stick, wool. What else was it? Lollipop stick, wool. Oh, can't remember. Let's get me doodah thing down and we'll have a look. I bet you're shouting at it. Right, so, oh dear, I am so tired. Right, no, don't want library, I wanted that one. Oh, and thank you Kathy McManus for subscribing. Oh, there we go. Ah, that's it. Sarah Hardy, she said wool, lollipop sticks and spare drills. And I think I've got an idea actually for that one, but we shall see. And Rose, I think it was Rose. Yes, Rose Wills did the emptied loo roll, plastic or throwaway fork and wool. Right, so both those challenges have been accepted, and I hope I can do it justice. We will see. I haven't overly thought about it, so you know, I just have a little sort of inkling in my mind what I want to do, and then it's basically working out how to get there. So you might see some of the old cogs working. But we will see. Yes. I'm actually quite looking forward to it, actually. Oh, now my head is really going on one. I'm thinking all kinds of things now. Oh dear. I wonder if Flipping couldn't sleep last night. My head was chundering away, wouldn't shut up. Never does want to shut up. just when you think, yes, it's going to shut up, and you have that, not whale music on, but you have the rain music of rain and thunder to try and drown out your thoughts and the tinnitus that's going on in your head. You, you know, it's, I still end up thinking, and it is exhausting, because like I went to bed, I think I must have fallen asleep around about 11:30, which was very early for me. And then before I knew it, I was waking up again, like an alarm clock had gone off, and I thought, oh yeah, I haven't slept long enough, I know. And I thought, oh, I wonder what time it is. So I was trying to guess what time it was. I was thinking 4 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock, hoping. And I looked at my thingamajig, and it was 9 minutes past 2. So I hadn't been asleep for that bloody long. And then, of course, I was awake, because then my head decided saying, oh, you've woken up. Right, now let's think of this, think of this, think of this. So then I had to, well, I didn't have to, but I didn't really have a choice, because by that point, the music, you know, the rain wasn't working. The rain noise wasn't working. And so I thought, right, well, I'll just have to do a bit of search, and then I'll go to sleep and think of it like my normal going to sleep of a night time. Back in the day when it was 2 o'clock in the morning that I would fall asleep. Now it's more near 4 or 5. And so basically I was awake until about 6:30 this morning, because I really couldn't sleep. And so I was just watching YouTube, trying to find like a podcast or something which would send me off to sleep. But sadly, they aren't working anymore, because I just end up listening to them, and then I can't not sleep until it's finished, because I need to know what it is, what the result was. So that didn't work. But of course you don't realise it's going to work until after you've done it, and that's like 2 hours later, because you purposefully picked a long one, so you would fall asleep without having, you know, known that you'd definitely be asleep in that time, or you think you're going to be asleep in that time, but you're not. Oh dear. And I'm getting fed up, because I've basically seen practically everything that's on flipping YouTube. You know, it comes to something when you're going on to the second and third pages, just to see if you can find something slightly different. And you can click in new to you, and nothing comes up that is actually new to you, because they still keep the same genres that they think you like anyway. And the only reason they think you like it is because that's all that's on the blimmin', you know, front page, and that's all you sort of really click into, because, you know, you can't be bothered. And so then they automatically assume that you really like that genre. And it's like, I don't actually like that genre much. I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't want to have it every flipping day, you know, like a mass murderer. You know, I like other things as well. Just do like what they used to do, which was a splish splash of literally everything and anything. You know, some completely bizarre things. And if you didn't like them, well, you just click out of them, don't you? You just do not show me this again type of thing. But, you know, bring back those days. I mean, algorithms don't bloody know me, so feck off. I'm not going to be trained like a monkey to jump through the hoops that you want me to. No. I like all kinds of things, so, you know, fight back, everybody. If you don't want to watch what they're blimmin' well putting on, close out of it for a while. It's not as if it's gone forever. You can always reopen it at a later date and say, yeah, actually, I feel like I want to see a few more of these, and then you can just type it in, that genre, and up they'll come again. You know they'll come up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and trick the algorithm and remind him that I'm actually the boss. It's not what it wants me to watch, it's what I want to watch. Bah, humbug. Yes, it seriously is irritating. Oh, my new needle punch came this morning. I tested it out because it takes the chunky wool and the Aran wool, the thicker wool, and it fits that lovely. But the cloth that I'm using, which works brilliantly with the other, it doesn't work with this one. So I'm going to have to try some of the others that I've got. I've still got a few bits. Still got a little bit of month's cloth. I've got some other muslin, thicker muslin, some calico, which is like the tote bag jobs, and I've got other things. So I'm still trying, because I've definitely found the combination, the right combination for my Lavore punch, which is that slightly thicker than muslin fabric, and the Lavore punch. That's the combination that works brilliantly for me, but it might not work for you. Like that. Right, A's. Oh dear. Oh, I need to do. I'm surprised it isn't here. I'll put it away because the wind blew it, didn't it? But look at that. Who's that? Pippi saying hi. Yep. I'm a member of the Pippi Club. Right, so I hope the wind of my fan won't blow it like it was doing the other day. Keep meaning to stick it somewhere, but then I don't know where I want to stick it. I mean, the main places I seem to stick stickers is on my modem for some strange reason, and also on my printer. And because they're easily visible, it sort of cheers it up a bit. So it might go on my printer. Yes, on the other side of my Weeing Lanjan. Yeah. Saturday. Where has this week gone? Oh, I did 2 whatnots at my craft club, 2 more diamond punch things at my craft club thing when I went last week. So I was well pleased with those. I really was. Ah, dear. I've turned off the alarm, so it's not going to turn me off. Yay. Right, are they here? Ah, yes. So that was one of them. Can't really see, but there's a black nose and a mouth. Brown bear. So that's a bear, so I've cut it out ready to fold it over and whatnot. And then there is my favourite. It's a bit wonky, but as Lanjan. That was a bit wonky. I was doing it on embroidery hoop as opposed to a thingamajig, so it got pulled a bit out of shape, but I can always go around a bit if I want to. And that's the bear. And then I have done that was one. That was my second one. My third one. And then that one I did last night. Really quite chuffed with that one. And then, oh, hold on, this one needs to be rotated. Here we go. That one. He's missing a little bit there. I've got to tweak it a bit. It is there, it's just hidden. And if I can't find it properly, I'll just put another black bit in. But I think what I'll probably do is miss out those bits in future. But yeah, that one's a small one. So yeah, that's the kind of muslin, posh muslin that I've been using. It's quite nice. But yes, I sidetrack. It's not diamond painting, isn't it? That's for Wednesdays. Right, okay. Let's put Pippi up there. Up there, sweet pea. Oh, you just don't want to, do you? You can go there then. Yeah, so, Oh, my postie came today, picked up a parcel that needed to go off, and she asked me, said, do you like Danish pastries? And I went, yes and no. She went, And I went, well, I do like them, but I can't have them because I'm gluten intolerant. And she went, oh, that's a shame. I was going to share them with you because apparently when she goes around her thingamajig, there's Thomas the Baker's in town, and obviously when she's given them post, they've given her a couple of pastries. She's such a lovely post lady. She really is so friendly. Yeah, she was the one, when she got caught short that time, she asked me whether she could be cheeky enough and borrow my toilet. And I said, you can, but please don't look anywhere else because it's, I am a hoarder. I said, I'm a crafter. So, and she said, no, I quite understand. But I suppose it was better than her peeing herself. Yeah, it's really nice. And she comes nice at a nice reasonable time, so you're not really waiting in all the time. And she delivered my new needle punch this morning. I was so pleased and I saw it, but now I've just got to work out what fabric. Oh no, oh my god, right, stop, hands on deck, hands on deck, hands on deck. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I forgot it's about that time. It's coming a bit early because usually I get it about 5 o'clock. Oh yes, are we ready, are we ready, are we ready? What is it going to be? Yay, VIP early access. Still no bloody secret temple, I see. Pandas. Oh, is that all? Well, I'm so glad I'm not fancying any of those. That one I'm sure we've seen before. That one's a little bit dark, but not too bad. That one's not my cup of tea. That's too dark for me. That one's okay, but it's not one that I'd really want. I'm not a dog person. Don't know who the hell they are, so forget that. And as for that one, no. So I've survived again another week. God, I love it when I survive another week. Right, now let's just go to Diamond Art Club. Let's go there and we'll go to back in stock and we will see. Because they change these. They might look the same at the top, but they'll change them in the middle. No, I don't like those. Sorry, Hannah Lynn, but you're not my cup of tea at all. And I'm not really into these sort of prissy ones. And those Chuck Pinson I don't like. Oh my God. Primrose. Oh, flippity. It's not the one that I want. I want Secret Temple. But look at Primrose. I could be tempted with that one. I'm going to add it to cart, and if it's there later on, it's there, and if it isn't, it isn't. Yes, so that's that. So none of the VIP early release were any good for me, but one of the back in stocks was quite nice. Right, A's. Have I got any more A's? Yes, there. So you know, I put my lovely thick warm fleecy thing that the cat loved and kept wanting to sleep in it. I put it on the sofa and made a snuggle bed for her, and she's ignoring it. Aren't you, Desi? You just sat on your scratch post. There. Would it be possible? Sorry, I'm sidetracking again, but this is me, because if I don't sidetrack when I see it, I'm in complete trouble. Ah, yes. Ah, I always combine postage. Ah, for God's sakes, I hate it when it does this. Come on. Oh, it's not going to do it, is it? So much for handover. Texts, for some strange reason, my texts aren't notifying me. I'll do that later when I've finished this video. Somebody wants to buy 3 of my Modal Zushi tassels, bag charm tassels. They are lovely, they really are. So they obviously want, I've got Jiang Cheng, which is the purple one, I've got Wei Ying, which is the black and red one, and I've got Lan Shan, which is the blue and white one. And they are beautiful. Gosh, that's good. I'll have to go and upload some more onto my... Now I've done my stock take of all the items that I have of those, I'm going to have to go and put them up on my eBay. Right, now what are we on? Black triangles. Let's have those. Right, 938, of course they are. Another shade of black, kind of. Okay, very dark brown black is what I call it. Now that I will have to go to the unit to get those, because I haven't got any of them here. But that's okay. Give me an excuse to go to the unit and bring back my trolley dolly, so then I can load it up and take some more things up there next time I go. But as it is, it's still there from when I did the craft fair, all packed up still. I've got to go up there and finish putting up the bookcase, putting up the other table, tidying it up, creating a proper space. Yes. Right. Have I got any more of these in this little area? Is that one? No. Right, that's it. I used to really like these Elizabeth Ward containers, so much so that I got lots of them. Well, Elizabeth Ward knockoff, shall we say. They're AliExpress ones. Now I'm not too sure about them. I prefer the pots. I ought to actually go through all my storage cases that I kit up into. That would be a real giggle, because I've got 2 large 420 cases. I've got 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 of the 240 cases. Goodness knows how many of the 60 bottle cases. And then I've got other kind of storage that I use. Yeah. Right, where are we? That one. Oh. I really ought to go and I'll do this colour, and then I better go and reply to that, because obviously she's got her finger on the money that she wants. So okay, because I haven't had many. It's just starting to pick up again after Christmas. You have the first sort of couple of months. You know, it's not a good thing for sellers. Yeah, you know, sometimes it can be, but the majority of times is people are, you know, they've just had Christmas, the expensive season, and they're just sort of paying off all the debts that incurred, and trying to catch up, and then with all the other bills that are coming in any rate and stuff. So that one looks like it's round the wrong way. And yeah, and then maybe they've got a bit of holiday that they're trying to where is it? Which one is it? That one. No, he's up the right way. Oh, I'll leave it for now. I'll sort it out later. Yes, so yeah, or they're saving up for the holiday, because their last sort of payments, I suppose, if they're paying it that way, are sort of going out. So come March, April time, people seem to have a little bit more money. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, what's the word, be able to book a holiday on it, but it's still something, and it'll go towards paying for my my workspace. That is it. All right, so that is that, and I will love you and leave you. I'm sorry if I'm quickly exiting, but I daren't miss out on this sale, and I always worry. Right, so on that note, I love you and leave you, and please, if you're interested in doing the mashup 24, DP mashup 24, the DP mashup freestyle 24, please hop over along to my Facebook page, which is it's Carpe Diem face paints. No, it isn't. It's Carpe Diem. I don't know what it is. Diamond paints. Carpe Diem diamond paints. That was it. Right. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.